Hello, ho, ho, and yeah, welcome back to Python. Welcome back to creating graphical user interfaces. And yeah, we are looking today at different layouts, or I don't know how far we will get this in this video, but at least we are looking at the grid layout and the pack function, because to show you what the pack function is and why it is kind of, or not is, but can be superior to the place function. Let me first write a little GUI with a place function, like we have our GUI equals t counterpoint tk with a lowercase k. Let me create a label. L equals t counterpoint label. Text equals hello moon. And then we have a little text field like t equals t counterpoint entry with width of let's say 20, and here a button equals t counterpoint button. Text equals press me. And now we can simply place our stuff. First we should use our geometry. GUI point geometry equals 600 and 600. Point place. T point place. B point play pack, not place. Pack comes now. Let's say x equals 20, y equals 20, x equals 20, y equals 50, and again x equals 20, y equals 80. And lift, I mean place, of course. And now let's run it. And you can't see it. Let me show it to you, how the GUI looks. And this doesn't look like a good GUI. So what we also can do, because if we are, okay, now I'm not enlarging it, but if I'm enlarging it like this, nothing really good happens. But we want to move our buttons a little bit when the GUI gets bigger and lower. So we can simply say, instead of place, let me move this a little bit aside, we can simply type in pack, like this: pack, pack, pack. And now it's in the middle, it's more sorted. And if we kind of move it like this, the buttons and everything else will move within, which is pretty cool. And you probably couldn't see it because I didn't set it right. Let me show it by this. Here you can see it now. Oh no, I have to grab it a little bit. Here you can see the button, the entry, and the label will move while I'm moving the entire GUI. Okay, next step should be closing the GUI, and let's move to the grid layout. Okay, after the pack function, let's now talk about the grid function, which is kind of similar to the grid layout in Java. If you ever programmed in Java, you will maybe feeling a lot of similarities, but if you don't, that's no problem. I will just explain it. So again, we have our geometry, our label, our entry, our button, but now we should enter or add a new argument in the label, which is master GUI. Here again we have a master, which is again GUI. Okay, we can just copy that to be more efficient, more faster. And yeah, now we don't use pack, but instead we use grid, point grid. And yeah, input is row equals 0, column equals 0, which is the numeration of the row and the column. And yes, we can do something like row equals 1, column equals 0, and row equals 2, and something like column equals 0. And yeah, with that in mind, we can now restart the GUI. Okay, we also need pad x. Say something like pad x, which means just the gap between everything. Let's say pad x equals 1. Now, what is wrong? Okay, because I forgot just to yeah, type in grid in this case, and in this case, okay. Now I forgot an n, and here we go. This is kind of similar to at first sight to our previous GUI, but he made 3 lines out of it. So everything we add in row 3, row 4, row 5 will be in the row, and we can also add a new column. And yeah, I should show it to you. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, it is now kind of similar to our last GUI, but anyways, it is all written in in different rows, and we can also add a column or write something in the second column. We just, yeah, let's add something like tb equals, again, a label, point label, master. Now let's do something. Let's add 3 different buttons from B1, B2, B3. And let's say something like B1 point grid row equals 0, column equals 0. Now column equals 1, of course, because we are not in the same column. Now again, we want to be in different rows. And if we run it now, okay, it's kind of the same one, because I only did grid this one. So again, if we run it now, here you can see it's 3 different buttons because they are now in our next column. So now why grid can be really useful and can be even more complex. We can not only use our GUI as a master, but we can also use any other label as a master. Now let's call it master label equals tkinterpoint label. And let's say master, in this case again, equals GUI. Text, we don't have a text, but let's say BG equals green. And now let's add something like 4 buttons. Yeah, let's say 4 buttons. I'm not creative with the variable names because it's just for test issue purposes, and I guess I don't need any specific names for the variables now. But the master of our new buttons, and that's difference is our master label. That's why we called it master label. And yeah, now let's grid them. B11 point grid row equals 0, column equals, yeah, again 0. Let's do that 4 times. And yeah, I hope you can see it. Yeah, you should see everything. Yeah, let me do it a little bit smaller and put it on the right side. And now we can do something like this, and this. And if we run our GUI now, if I didn't okay, I forgot to grid our master label. Say master label point grid, which is column equals 2 and row equals 0. Now if we run it again, only one button, because I will always do the same mistake again. But now, here we go. Now we have our grid layout inside the grid layout, because this is our master label with a green background, and inside we have this 4 buttons. Yeah, and this counts as one column. Okay, so that is everyone regarding that topic. Next time, yeah, I need to have a look what we can do next time, but we will focus more on functions and commands, I guess. Yeah, but with that in mind, I wish you, why is he showing that? Yeah, I have to check the video afterwards. I wish you a wonderful evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time it is in your country. Sorry that the video got a little bit chaotic, but maybe it's a fail can also be some fun. Some fun, see me failing. Okay, see you and bye bye. No, see you and bye bye. Wrong button.